aging mother and an aging mother's husband. He's not my dad, but she got remarried after my dad passed, so her husband John is with her. They're in their 80s, and I will tell you, this device has been literally like a lifesaver many times.
Yes.
This is called the 911 Help Now Pendant. If you've not heard about it, well then I'm glad you're watching us today. This is a great package that not only gives you the pendant, and I'll explain what that does in a sec, but you're also getting the alarm keychain. That's a $30 value, and that is great on its own. No matter where you are, walking in a parking lot, whatever, somebody's following you, hit the alarm. Piercing alarm's gonna scare people away.
Yeah, really good.
But the 911 Help Now Pendant, in my opinion, is the best way that you can protect yourself or a loved one. Wherever you are, whatever you do, whatever situation you are in, you are connected. You have access to instant one touch. See the little X in the middle? Instant, the little cross, one touch access to the nearest available 911 dispatch call center, which means no matter what state you're in, whatever situation, you hit that button, and in under 20 seconds, you are gonna have two-way voice communication through this device. Once you pay the $69.99, you never pay another penny on this thing.
Isn't that incredible? Yeah.
It is a one and done. Now, I have had managed pendant devices with my family before where you pay per person per month, and you have to have it installed in your house. You have to have a receiver. You have to have a landline.
A lot of them,
so you know, a lot of them, you know, you can't take it wherever you go. This you can take. It works anywhere in the United States.
Yep, just about, all the way across the country.
No fees ever. I can't get over that we're only doing this for $16. Do you remember when it was like over $100?
It was $150 when we first launched it.
Lowest price ever, and I'm telling you, response time is everything,
It's amazing, it really is. Time matters. I mean, if you're having that heart event especially, this is one of those situations where you wanna get 911 and the help that you need immediately. And here's what we love about this. It's a standalone device. So you don't need Bluetooth, you don't need a landline, you don't need a cell phone, you don't have to have an account. Nothing needs to happen with this. You simply buy it, you put in the 3 AAA batteries that we include for you. You should have between 1 and 2 years worth of battery life. And then if anything, heaven forbid, happens in that emergency situation, all you do is press and hold the button for 3 seconds. And you will instantly and immediately be connected to that local 911 operator in your area. So take a look at this. So you press and hold that button, and then you hear the phone ringing, right? And then the next voice you hear is 911.
What's your emergency?
Hi, I'm testing the 911 Help Now Pendant. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
So you heard that two-way communication automatically enabled. You don't have to do anything. But I love this because the 911 operator, they can hear you, ambient sounds. It's a great way to be able to communicate directly with the people that are ultimately responsible for dispatching the emergency service vehicles. Like a lot of these other technologies that you and I were talking about, I priced out a few too because my parents are a little bit older. My mom's, you know, in her 70s, dad's in his 80s. And these were gonna be between $30 and $50 a month, every single month for the rest of their lives, for each one of them. So it was gonna cost a lot of money. And with a lot of them, you could only use them at home. You had to have that landline like you were saying. With this, you're gonna be able to use it on the go. And Guy makes a great point. You know, we have added this incredible wrist alert along with this. So if something does happen that's a non-911 emergency, maybe you just wanna draw attention to a certain situation that's happening, you got those bright flashing lights. You also have this, are you ready? Super loud, 120 decibel siren with the bright flashing lights. So I like to call this one bad guy repellent. Right? That'll drive someone away if they're coming towards you.
Parking lot repellent.
Exactly. Or if you should happen to fall, this is a great way to let someone know where you are so you can get the help that you need.
All right, so really quickly, you have a choice in what color that you want to get. Color doesn't really matter as far as how it's efficacy. You know the word, efficacy.
Yeah, efficacy.
It doesn't really change anything. So if you'd like it, it comes in white, it comes in black. There's our blue, comes in red, it comes in aqua. That's the other color as well. Everything that you see here is included, including the little emergency alarm for your wrist. That comes with it. Batteries, all this is included when you pick it up today. And remember, if you have a loved one, and it doesn't just need to be a senior, it could be anybody.
All ages.
It could be, I mean, the way they've hooked this up with the little clip on the back, you can put this on your purse, you could put this on your kid's backpack. You could put this on a briefcase, anywhere that you need it, and don't go anywhere without it. All right, doesn't matter what age you are. You may find yourself in an emergency situation where you need to communicate. And what I love too is that you can take it with you. It connects with the closest 911 operator and dispatch call center. So you don't have to worry about where you are, you know, or whether you're going to be out of range or out of sight. In fact, here's the map that shows you your coverage. That's huge.
So this is based on cell tower technology. So just about anywhere in the country where you have cell service, your 911 Help Now pendant will work. The great thing about this though is you can be out on the go. You don't have to be stuck in your home. So you do need to tell them where you are when you call the 911 operator, but it is calling that local 911 operator. And the great thing too is super versatile the way that you can wear this and use it. It's great for all ages. My mom and dad, they have multiples because there are no fees involved. My mom has one on her handbag. She forgets to bring her cell phone with her all the time. So she's not that generation where they've just got their cell phone, you know, attached to them like an appendage like we do. But this is great for students too. You have that student who's walking across campus late at night. We don't need to tell you how crazy the world is these days. Emergencies can happen at any time. But the beautiful thing about having the help that you need, can you say with complete certainty that if that emergency happens, maybe you feel tightening in your chest like my dad did a few years ago, or maybe you witness a car crash, or maybe you see a building engulfed in flames. Can you say that you would be able to reach for your cell phone? Would it even be charged? I don't know. Would you be able to get past the lock screen? Can you remember as your adrenaline is spiking, can you remember that code to get into your phone? And then can you press 911 and then send? It's a lot of steps. With this, it's one simple and easy button.
My mom does not even use her cell phone.
Yeah, my mom barely
she's
uses
like,
hers.
well, first of all, you know, she started to get some little tremors and she was like, it's really hard to use that. So she uses her regular house phone, but she always has her pendant on wherever she goes. And I will tell you, they've used it on a regular basis. Even in a not such a bad emergency. They will still utilize it because sometimes you just need something. One time John just fell, didn't get hurt, but just couldn't get up. And it was literally, she couldn't help him. So you make the call, somebody comes, they got him up off the ground, put him in the chair.
Able to get that.
I mean, it's there when you need it. And we're gonna go to just a quick video in a sec. Before we do that, I'll tell them the quick story of my poor mom. Before she wore hers, she had it and didn't have it on, and it was a lesson learned. Fell getting out of the car. This is years ago, and she's doing great now, but this was years ago. In her garage, John had a stroke about a year earlier and was still working on that and had very limited ability to be able to process and listen to people at that point. So John was in the house. My mother was in the garage for 8 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Before finally he woke up and was looking around for her. She was still in the garage on the floor because she couldn't get up. And she had hurt herself. Everything turned out okay, but
but we hear these stories all the time.
My brother Darren and I like, why didn't you have your pendant with you? And she's like, I don't like how it looks. And I'm like,
you can hide it.
I'm like, put it inside your purse, put it inside a pocket, wherever you have.
Onto your waist.
Yeah. So we have a clip that we have here that we saved with you, and I think it's with Shannon.
Shannon and I talked to Mary.
All right, take a listen to this and we'll come right back.
Hi, Mary, welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm so glad that I can talk to you. I just wanted to let you know that your 911 button a year ago saved my life.
Oh my gosh. How, Mary?
I had a heart attack sitting in my living room, hit the button, passed out, and then when I came to, the operator's going, this is the 911 operator. My phone rang, this is the 911 operator.
Oh, wow.
Between the time I hit the button, the time the operator talked to me, the EMTs, it didn't even take them 7 minutes to get to my house.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome.
If they hadn't had that button around my neck, I wouldn't have made it across the room to get to the telephone.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you can see, and you know, that's just one example.
That gets me every time.
It's one example.
Her life.
There's not a person, I don't think, out there that I know personally that hasn't had some situation where this would not have helped them. So if you want it, remember, you just pick a color. You get the wrist alarm in addition. It's the best money you'll ever spend. And once you pay for it, you never pay again.
You never have any ongoing fees or costs.
There's no tricks.
And you're not going to a call center, you're going direct to your local 911 operator.
All right, you're gonna love it. It is exclusive here, 661-849 if you wanna pick it up. Take advantage of it. Lori, thank you.
Thank you so much. Great to see you as always, guys.
You too, darling. Hey, listen, if you want to get $10